Good morning. How we doing? What is going on? Everyone have a good morning? Relaxing evening? Hope you guys are doing well. Can't type. There we go. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I think we got a juicy one today. So far, 63% of people are bullish on the day. How about that? What do you guys think I am? Bullish, bearish, based on this right here. What do you think? I don't have my marks. I took them off, so it doesn't affect the poll. What's up, everybody? I see a bunch of familiar faces in here. Got my fan on. Damn, it's hot in here. You guys make me nervous. What are we thinking? Bullish, bearish? Based on this daily closure, what can you guys tell me? Because right now, I don't have much news. It's Wednesday. We have some meeting minutes this afternoon. But right now, personally, I'm leaning bullish on the indices based off these candle closes, right? Obviously, Nasdaq's looking a little bit better for longs at the moment. But equal highs here on YM. Nasdaq, you got some nice targets here, 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 and obviously up here. The weekly candle has now dipped into this imbalance, and we've seen a reaction off that. So, kind of looking for this to be low a week, honestly. We move higher rest of the week. Not just about capturing a piece of that. If we go look at the daily profile, you have Asia, low of the day. Your Asia reversal, right? London expands out of that. I'm looking for that New York continuation to continue this bullish daily profile. Go to previous day high, up to this high here. Up to this tiny daily for value gap right here. So that's what I'm looking at. So that's my bias for the day. Bullish news, don't have much except FOMC minutes this afternoon. Points of interest. Kind of talked about previous day high, my targets. But the daily profile is looking bullish. The 7 hour. Right. You have your Asia session, London session, and I'm looking for that New York continuation higher. So that's about it, and we're gonna do a giveaway, obviously. That's kind of what I'm looking for gold. As for the rest, yeah, gold trade. Yeah, 4 of my last break evens got the target. Is what it is. Like that gold trade yesterday, we were looking for those candle 3 and candle 4s to expand. They never did, right? So the trade idea is kind of kaput. You're basically just hoping and praying at that point that the trade plays out. So if you're not getting the move you want within those high time frame candles, then I'm really just trying to get out because it's not playing out. You're kind of just living on hopium at that point. But I mean, it is what it is. Market's been very sus. Like, this is ass, in my opinion. This clutch is kind of sus. But I mean, there's some highs here. We swept some highs here. The only thing I could think of would be with Asia, London, New York, and we have a New York reversal off this. But the daily closure is saying bullish, right? So the tiny imbalance right here. We've hit. So we're really just looking at these equal highs. Yeah, this 1 hour closure to the downside is kind of suspect. This high, previous day high. Still intact on ES. Give me 1 sec. I gotta stop this alarm that's going off in my kitchen. Ooh. Looking for longs, baby. Want to see this high tagged on gold? For a move lower. You know? Someone said 30-minute on gold. Problem is you don't really have a closure on the daily for gold. I mean for oil. Inside day yesterday. We're sweeping up previous day low. There's just really no like bias I have for oil today based on the daily candle closure. It's really just candle 2 here, looking for candle 3 lower. I really like a gold short. Honestly. It looks really nice. And you kind of have equal highs right here. As well. Here, here, and here. And this is going to be taking a high of day. Current high of day. Also a 4-hour imbalance here. Tag you when it's time for entry. All right, just keep the volume on. I'll let you know. If this thing's going to roll over, though, I want to go lower. I'm going to have to see a nice closure on the 4-hour at 10 o'clock for that. Otherwise, I'm just sticking with my bullish bias. Makes sense? Because right now, the daily candles are aligned for upside. I like that we've tapped into this weekly imbalance here. Daily candles closing. Give me bullish bias. Daily profile confirming that, right? Asia low of the day. We close outside of Asia's high. Looking for continuation in New York. Confirming these closures on the hourly. Right? So, really just looking for some kind of like pullback to then go long. I think is what we'll get. If not, though, I'm going to have to wait till 10 for this 4-hour to close bearish. And then I'll look for maybe some shorts on like a 15-minute or something. The 15-minute structure is pretty good. I mean, you have some swing points here. Some nice up-close candles. The 15-minute looks pretty decent if it's going to close bearish. But I'm really just looking to see like the open kind of maybe drop lower into this imbalance or something. And give us some kind of closure on a 30-minute or a 15-minute to get long on a smaller time frame. That's all I'm really looking for now. Because everything's aligned for bullish prices off that weekly imbalance. We just want some follow through, man. Gimme, gimme. That's all we want. Give me some follow through. Done playing these games. Also, I'm really getting irked that in the Discord, for some reason, this thing did not put my thumbnail. It's really bothering me. I gotta figure out why. I'm very OCD. It's actually making me mad. It'd be pissing me off. We got, I mean, 8 minutes till the open. I don't really see much to do. We're kind of just consolidating below, you know, after taking out some highs here, below this high here. Yeah. Honestly, just looking for a sweep of like some lows now to go higher. Because this just looks like consolidation. So sweep that to move higher. Set an alert on this so we don't miss the high being tagged. And we've tagged it here on Euro Gold. So maybe that's SMT to go lower. Really kind of just waiting for that 10 o'clock hourly close. Or maybe a 30-minute. This thing looks ready to take out some failure swings. Let's be real. All this. And we'll monitor that. So yeah, really just, I think we could get a nice short on gold and maybe some longs on indices. That's kind of why I'm leaning. Yeah, the thumbnail affects P&L. That's the way I'm leaning. And like NASDAQ looks the best for longs. Look at the daily candles right here. This thing opened up and almost took out previous day low. This thing respected, what, 50% of the previous wick? So, then you got some SMT down here with previous day low on YM. So, I mean, NASDAQ's looking the best, structure-wise, in my opinion. And yeah, you still have these equal highs up here, too. That helps kind of with our bullish thesis across the indices. No more pullbacks. I agree. So far, what has the daily candle done? It's opened, made the low in Asia, expanded off that in London, and now we're in New York here. So we're looking for continuation higher. Personally, don't even want to see it really come back towards this wick. I'd like to see it maybe just kind of drop a bit, then go higher. You don't like the pre-open entries this week? I didn't even get to the charts until like 8:50 to this morning, I'm being honest. I was busy riding around late last night and with some friends in cars. Oh, let me show you this. Look at this, okay. Third. Oh, the flames. The flames. Flamethrower. If you want to see my antics, me and my friends' antics, you can go follow on Instagram. Nah, they're people. No cops like pulled us over. We were all at the gas station after like cruising around, and people, like, multiple people apparently called, say we were driving reckless and like changing lanes and all this stuff. So they came and found us and like gave they're like, hey, we didn't see you do any of this stuff. People just called in, so like please chill out. They just never seen a car shoot flames before. One or two of them are traders. The rest own their own businesses in the auto industry or just have normal jobs, honestly. Good morning. Good morning. This is looking more like a reversal than these like quick pops. Just because we've kind of have this like, you know, we have SMT down here a bunch. We have this daily closure, right? Let's see. We're going to get the open in a minute 30. Can you take me higher? That's going to be the theme for today. You're about to get this 30-minute closure here off the SMT. Like, let's just go ahead and mark that out and get rid of this. I mean, this looks ready to dump, my boy. Thoughts? I mean, yeah, we can watch this at the open too, but I think we could get a nice gold trade. Just based on this SMT with Euro here. I'll draw it out. It should paint it itself in a second. In 3 seconds. Those are candle 2, right? This is technically the weakest one, the one we want to trade anyways. Gold. I don't trade the other pairs. I just use them for SMT. We swept that low now, right here. Swept in this little imbalance. Let's see. I want to see a pullback into this imbalance here on gold for a new protected swing from the wick. Can maybe even immediately rebalance this range. Come up. And then roll. Maybe we can get a little entry on the 3-minute gold. But nice targets. You know, -2 lines up with this low here. This happens to be an hourly low. What's my opinion on the daily bias? Go back to the beginning of the stream. I talked about what I'm looking for. 9 a.m. sharp, guys. Get in here or you're going to miss it. Because I don't want to answer that every single time someone asks it, because I get asked it like 4 or 5 times every morning. But basically, daily candle closure bullish. Confirm it on the 1 hour. SMTs at these lows. Daily profile looking bullish. Looking for continuation in New York. That's it. And we're just hunting an entry. Question is, do we take a stab early at trading an hourly candle too? If it closes above here. I think we have so many little opportunities. I think the gold short looks more A+. SMT at the highs. We already have the closure here. Just looking to trade the continuation now. So I'm thinking gold. might be more higher quality. We just want to see an up close candle print now, and then close below it. I can use this high as my stop. So give us that, please. And you already have this like early CISD being hit here on the 5 minute. We've already had this 15-minute CSD printed early on this 4-hour candle. Looks pretty bearish too. But this thing looks like it's ready to drop after hitting this high with SMT. So looks pretty good. And the daily profile, like I said, we have SMT at this high, but this would be a New York reversal because we're still inside this range of Asia. So it's basically consolidation inside here. And we've swept that high with SMT. So now I'm just looking for a closure below this opening price to get short like this. You know? Wouldn't even mind kind of putting in some beefier up close candles before we go lower. But if we peek real quick at indices, YM down. Obviously, it was the weakest because we've swept previous day low already. ES somewhere in the middle, right? Kind of have these equal lows down here on the daily. And then we have some strength here on NQ. So, like I said, NQ looked the strongest pre-market. This thing's just been a pain to open. It just like moons one way or drops like a rock the other. It's kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, decoupled. You didn't even start till 9:10, and you be a stickler for not getting a quick review. Stream starting soon. Screen doesn't count. Hey, lay off, all right? I've been at this every day for months. Showing up for you guys. Watch your mouth. I want it to go higher on NQ. This doesn't look very promising on YM. Who's lying? It honestly feels like no one's lying. Everyone's just in their own world at this point. That's why I'm kind of looking at gold. You have a little 5-minute imbalance right here. What's the high on that? Equal highs on the 5 minute. Either way, I want to see it close below, and I'll take it. Would have been nice if we rebalanced this, though. Didn't get that closure. BBC across the board. Yes, I'm glad we didn't take that early CISD. Candle 2 on the hourly. On NQ. I'll be honest, guys. Let's see. I wouldn't mind having another 3-minute come up in here and take these highs out for a deeper run into this imbalance. If it wants to drop like a rock, we'll just hop in on a market. something like this. When you got low here, lows here. Slow day. It's looking pretty decent. Just needs to chill out. We can still get a 2R. Just needs to hang out around here. Even if we don't get a 2R like right here, we can still like move our target, you know, for a fixed 2R. Ooh. Don't want to see it close like that though. It's kind of sketch, right? Not 50,000, 5,000. Let's see, is gold gonna freeze on me if I mark it in? It was kind of lagging for a second. I could just do a limit on this candle's lower wick. See, I was like lagging, bro. Y'all see that? Come up a little bit. Bro, now gold's lagging on me. PC is buns. What the fuck, bro? You know what? I think the margins might be increased. Still, look at this trade. I'd be in this right now. Yeah. Limit gang. Let's see if we can get a limit on this wick right here. It might be too many contracts. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have the margin to trade this many cons. Yeah, see, I'm getting rejected. I could probably trade half or like, you know, smaller size. We can watch it play out though. But I would be in this right now. Let us watch. Look at NQ 4 hour. This thing is whipsawing. You're about to get a 15-minute closure, which is nice. Yeah, watch this play out. Personal account struggles. Is it time to put more money in the account? Or trade some smaller size? Who's in this gold trade? Get this shit about to smack. I don't want to jinx it, but this is looking pretty good. Who's in that gold trade? Let's go. Time to eat. Hit opening price to what? 91.8. Hit the opening price of this up close candle to the tick. Down. It's looking good. Well, that kind of cooks. Let's look at. What's the thing, bro? You need. It's bullshit. You'd be raising the margins. I was trying to get what, 9 contracts? No, it's not the PC this time. Well, yeah, it was kind of lagging, but it's the margin. I couldn't even get in. Yeah, silver is absurd. You need $46,000, almost $47,000 to trade silver. To hold one contract intraday. It's absurd. Because the metals are so volatile. Let's just say it's 7,500 times. Yeah, bro. You need like close to 6 figures to trade gold, which I have taken most of my money out, right? So I really can only trade like indices. But watch gold. This would be a like. This is like, in my opinion, a pretty, a setup. I mean, you have the closure below this down close candle, and we're hitting that opening price. So this should act as resistance. Your stop should be pretty chill. It might just kind of take a second to get down. This 30-minute candle, though, you're basically playing the wick has already been formed. Like I said, I kind of just wish this wick had immediately rebounced on this move up, and then we go lower, right? But I like the trade. Let's see if it plays out or not. Maybe I'm saved by the margin. I mean, it looks valid, It's just, is it going to want to come up in these 5-minute imbalances? That'll be a pain. Yeah, I always forget about micros. I always forget those are even a thing. All right, 1 minute on NQ is valid for longs off this closure. This thing, you're basically kind of close to being stopped out on this, unfortunately. You're digging down into these down close candles. You have a tiny 15-minute imbalance right here, which is annoying, right? If that 30-minute had immediately rebounced, you wouldn't have that there. Let's see. Dump for the gang. All right, those highs have been hit. We kind of got what we wanted off the open. A pull back in. We're just looking for an entry on one of these lower time frames. Personally, I don't want like 100 handle stop on this. I think we could maybe get a little pull back off this high. See, this thing will be real annoying if it just sweeps this high where your stop is and goes lower. So I keep switching back and forth because I want to see how this plays out, but at the same time, I'm looking for an actual setup I can take on the indices. Yeah, these closers are ass if you're looking for that short. Because now this is looking like a reversal candle off these down close candles just to maybe go higher now. Let's see. There's still hope. Right, your stop is here. Just gotta see the course, see it through. She gonna dump now? This is a deeper retracement than you have on these. These are hitting opening price and falling. And this range has been immediately rebounced on the other indices. Sorry, other gold assets. So maybe it'll dump here. Just kind of teasing you with that little stop loss tickle. But like personally, I'd want to see it close below 50% of these candles. These bodies right here. That's like that's what you're looking for. So y'all look for that. I'm going to look for a setup for us on indices. We'll do a little tag team. Yeah, we need to monitor this high. We're about to have the new 4-hour in the next 10, 11 minutes. There we go. There's a drop. Cooking for gold. Close below this red line the next minute. We'll come back and check on it. You just had to trade the plan, man. Stop here, let it ride. If you close, well, I wouldn't say you want to reduce risk. It's barely a reduction from here to here. I would just leave my stop where it's at, honestly. I mean, on these, there's an imbalance right here. So maybe you could, using the structure from these assets, just trail it to this high or this high, this body high. Up to you. It's your trade. I'm kind of just narrating what I think. The real question is, are we going to long this? The 58 handle stop on a 1 minute. What does the world come to? God, it's not even a 3 minute imbalance. I'm kind of getting too locked in on NASDAQ. Let me go look at the other ones. This low is not taken out. It's kind of sketchy. We're about to get a new hourly candle close, so if we just continue to mess around, maybe we just wait to see what 10 a.m. brings. Here we go. Gold. Got 9 minutes left in this 30 minute. Give us that closure below. Look at these 15-minute candles just like wicking at the moment. Like the structure looks so good, you know, pre-market. Then 9:30 rolls around. And it's just like, let me give you some wicks. Could get a nice 3-minute entry here on NQ if this closes proper. To these, I mean, this high, I guess. Already been taken out. See what I mean? Like, these deep retracements are annoying. Like, I wouldn't want to hop in here, stop at this body. You have so much more it could go down. I guess you could, but it's kind of just looking like a little chop fest at the moment. Let's watch gold while we watch or wait for 10 a.m. Decent closure there. I mean, they close right, just below 50%. So I think you could maybe see this low. Not looking too bad. Again, the last 3-minute gold trade we took, these 30-minute candle 3s and candle 4s didn't expand like we wanted. And we have 5 minutes left or so in this one. We're kind of seeing the same thing. It's for those of you who are in it, it's not looking too bad at the moment. It's just, personally, we wanted to see it close below and just drop, right? But I wanted to kind of do this. So, let's see. Ideally, close below this low. I don't want to see this closure like this. There we go, gold. Hope no one had paper hands on gold. Yeah, we got close to the stop, but we're about to be making a new low here. Personally, I would just scale out wherever you feel comfortable. Fix 2R. Whatever. Up to you. It's your trade, right? I'm just here kind of narrating what I see. Hey, got 30 likes on the stream. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Zach. We go live every weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're not new here, welcome back. Remember, this was our trade. We almost got stopped out. Right here. If you have balls of steel and you followed your plan, you're still in this. It just almost tickled you. I ain't gonna lie, guys and girls. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I will leave you guys with this. Be right back. Oh, I'm back. Push. Literally, I'm taking a dump so dump can dump for you guys. What'd I miss? Nice closure below that low. New 30-minute candle here on gold. Not sure where 2R would be. Probably like right here. So a fixed 2R right here at the -2. So I mean, you can take some off here, look for the low. Up to you. As for the indices, how we close? This looks like ass. 4-hour bearish closure across the board. Same. I mean, 1 hour is a little bit more indecision. Honestly, the 15-minute. I mean, you're just chopping up here. This is being dragged down by YM. If we're going to sell off, like, here's the thing. You have this 15-minute. You can close below. Right? I gotta read these comments. Did I wash my hands? Yes. Bathroom model. I was looking at the stream on my phone, monitoring the gold trade. Why didn't I take the entry on gold? Because I couldn't get filled. The margins are too high. They're rejecting my orders. But you're about to get your 2R here. I'd be break even at this point. You know? I'll be going break even. You haven't even confirmed this 3-minute, 30-minute closure below this low. Same with the hourly. If we're gonna sell off, why not take this 4-hour, 15-minute entry, something like this. Put a limit here. Stop at the body high. Look for like a 2R. Down below this low right here. It's just like you're getting closures all over the place. 2R on gold. Control Z for control to undo. Remember, you got in here. Just a bummer. Two R for the gang. Incoming. Let's see. So close. 5 minutes looking decent. 15 minutes looking good. 30-minute looking good. You're getting that continuation now on these candles. You have a full, like, what, 22 minutes left in this candle? So you could easily see it come to this low. For those of you in this gold trade, it's looking good. I'm just so sick of this shit on indices, bro. Can we get out of this? But yes, if you're in this, I technically would be going break even at this point. You're so close to your 2R. Don't turn a winner into a loser, right? don't even know what's going on in the 5 minute here. This just looks like a meat grinder. Boom, 2-hour hit on gold. Bang! Low incoming. Just a shame I couldn't get in. Two-hour hit on the gold, baby. How about that? From almost getting stopped out here to 2R. Trust the plan. If you're in that trade and you got the dub, post it in the Discord. Show me. Also, let me know in the chat if you're in that. Daily candle closure, bro. Candle 2 closure. Looking for candle 3 continuation down. We hit this imbalance and dropped hard, you know? Looking for that same thing to continue lower. Daily profile, you have S&T at these highs. This would be your New York reversal off Asia, London, sweeping out that consolidation high. Put in this SMT with Euro, right? 30-minute candle 2 closure at that SMT. Trade candle 3 and candle 4 lower. That simple, bro. That is the idea behind it. Tons of failure swings to target down here. So, if you guys enjoyed that little trade, drop a like on the stream. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. But yeah, now we know the required witch rule, says Malk. I have to go to the bathroom and take a dump for gold to dump. We'll see. You're going to get that low now. You just got to believe. If you're not in the Discord yet, what are you doing? It's free. Low taken on there. Boom. Taking these continuations. Hopefully you guys got in on that gold. Personally, I'd be just holding some runners for these lows if you have some size. So I think you might be able to see a pullback now off this low. I mean, this is a candle 4. After candle 4, you get candle 5. You can get a new phase of price. So if it wants to keep dumping, that's great. But I'll be scaling out a lot at 2R at this low, which is like a what? 2.8. I don't know, man. These things look ready to kind of just dump. We have SMT here. We still have some liquidity. Like I said, we've been getting these deep retracements just to go lower. Equal lows here on ES. I mean, maybe we can get a 15-minute entry here on NQ on a limit. I just kind of feel like weird shorting the one that's the strongest at the moment. You know? But gold is playing out nicely. You got your little piece there. Holding runners. Zach is my real name, and Zachary is my real name. Let's go, Grinch. Accelerate. It took a second. Acceleration. I said we hop in short on these. This thing is not looking like it wants to. I mean, the 4 hours still. It's a little messy. We're in this 4 hour imbalance right here. Okay. I'll be honest, we're about to get this change state delivery on a 4 hour, 15-minute closure. Like, we've already swept some liquidity. This high, in my opinion, is pretty protected. The 4 hour closure here. Small wick on this 4 hour. Okay. Never mind. Came all the way back up. I'm just taking this low. Like, bro, look at these 1 minute candles. Like, what? What is this market? Dude, Intel's up 10% today. I don't see any news. I think this thing's just volatility, like being an idiot. There goes our 15-minute entry. We missed it. Or we're not going to get it, sorry. But you're about to get a candle 2 closure to target other side of the range, it looks like. This was a 100 handle 1 minute candle. 106 handles on that range there. This thing is meat grinding. Yeah, Nvidia earnings tonight, but maybe that's what it's waiting for. I don't know. At this point, look at that reaction off gold, that low there. Like I said, you want to be scaling out at these targets because you can get, like I said, a new phase of price or just some kind of news event, but I'm not sure why everything's popping at the moment. If you have an idea or have some kind of news feed, let me know. I didn't see anything on my feed. But I'm honestly so sick of this. Yeah, they don't want us to go long or short. They just want to take your money and hope you force something in here. But we got a little dub on gold. While everyone's watching the indices here, we snuck in a little short here. What the hell? Yeah, the gold short was clean. But now we're getting like some kind of news event, it looks like. Or just crazy volatility. The VIX is going down, which doesn't make any sense. Unless it's like... Bro, what the fuck? What is this market? Hell yeah, I love news. The market doesn't move on regular news now, it just moves on tweets. High swept to the range now. Are we going to come back inside? Look at this gold candle, dude. Holy. That's like a 0.6% move on a 1 minute chart. This market ain't playing. You got to be quick if you're going to trade this market. Has the war ended? It's never over. It's all right. Those of you who have been on the stream, the only thing we tried to take was a short, right, on this move, you know? So, now what? We reevaluate because of the bullish news? I'll bet oil's tanking, yeah. Gold up. Maybe that's the volatility we need for like maybe a trade on indices. I mean, you have your candle 15-minute closure here. You're gonna have to have a pretty wide stop on this 15 or the 5-minute, or sorry, 1 minute. The only next target is like these highs up here. The daily imbalance. It's right here. I mean, something like this. Swept lows. CISD. Candle closure. Expansion. That expansion. Reversal. The only thing I don't like is that we've just been putting in this like megaphone. And we're kind of longing at the high, but I think that news is the key. I'm going to hop in on a limit on this opening price. If she'll have me. Yeah, Trump knew not to open his mouth before that candle closure. Close your mouth. Let's get the closure. Still got 8 minutes left in this 15-minute. Small wicks supporting expansion. Can we close above though? All right, limits in the market. I'm in. I'm in long. Let's see. It's a valid trade. What's the low on this? Closing price, 56.50. We want a 2R. Boom. Risking 4,400. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is how we're at the top of this megaphone. But That might be the news we need to go higher. And like everything's aligned, right? We're bullish on the day on the candle closures. Daily profile. It's really just about finding an entry now. Is this going to be the 1 minute that we need? The problem is my stop is inside this 5 minute imbalance. So can we pull it off? Or are we going to get an SL after that gold win? She's not looking too hot at the moment. I mean, I'm watching these down close candles, 50%. We've already closed below it, so. She needs to turn here. Otherwise, it's looking like this low is going to get taken out. Yep, there it is. SL on that. What a shit market, bro. Can't get any follow through. Yeah, gold did pop pretty hard off that. Look at this shit. She a biatch. Worth a shot. I mean, I'll re-enter if we can get some kind of move off this 5 minute or 3 minute gap. The hourly candles just. We took out liquidity, swept a low. Got 4 minutes until a new 15-minute candle. Price is Jexter maxing. Agreed. What's the range on this? Let's see. Can we close above here? For another attempt. Here to here, 50. Here to here, 24. Just waiting. I'll try again if we can get above here. But I don't want to see it like, I don't want to just see it like kind of chop in here anymore. I want to see it kind of get up there pretty quick into the next couple of candles. Yeah, this PA sucks. No entry for you. I mean, you're about to get a decent 30-minute closure. I think it's ready to run. It just needs to close. You're about to get a new 15-minute candle in the next minute. So let's see. I wouldn't mind sweeping this low if we don't close above here. Then going long. Because we'll immediately rebalance this 15-minute range. Hit the T-spot 50%, right? There's your new 15-minute candle. What's it going to do? Man, it got us with a stop here. Now it's mooning. I might just put my stop at this body low. Because it kind of, you have this low, high, lower, low. So like this breaker pattern as well. It's just we swept this high again. Is it going to come back down? If it does, I'll be done for the day. Like I'm not playing that game. But like a 74 handle stop, dude. Trash. Open. Shit, at this point, I'll just target up here. That's where I think we're headed. Is this high. Right here. Looks ready, doesn't it? This thing's mean, man. Stop this out. Now wants to run. Must be watching the stream. I can get 3 contracts. We could put it maybe 50% of the previous candle. I don't know. The RR. Like my handle's 74 handles. I'm sorry, my stop is 74 handles right now. Get me in. We'll retry. Off this breaker. If not, maybe we can get a little continuation. If it doesn't tag me in off this little swing here. You know? get off there. I mean, we could put it below here, this candle, right? Because this is your breaker candle, technically. We could move stop there, reduce some risk, but I don't know, I'm not going to get fancy with it. Let's just put it at the body low. Breaker swing point low. We're tagged in again. Also a 3-minute imbalance right here I could tap into. The only thing I don't like about this 15 minutes so far is that it's just immediately open and swept this high. We don't want to see this be a candle 2 expansion to the downside. We're looking for that follow through. Trading continuations, right? If it just rolls back over, that'll be a bummer and I'll be done for the day. Like, I'm not trading this meat grinder. We're gonna get our get back. I might hold all 3 for up here. I think it wants to move today. I mean, we're at 50% of the volume today. Past 20 days. Daily range for the day. We're pretty much past that. But with news, you never know. We're tapping that 3-minute imbalance now on this candle here. Kind of a wacky day. Am I about to get cooked back to back? Oh boy. I mean, this shit is pissing me off at this point. They don't want to see you win. Yeah, there's your wick on the 15-minute. Survival of the fittest in this market. I know when to step away. If I take losses like this back to back, it's just not my day. But we're retesting that high here that's marked out. We put in a little small wick here on the 15-minute now. Let's see if that's enough to send us higher. Dug down into these down close candles. 50% hit right here. Back of the entry. Kind of had to weather that retracement there. Should have waited for the wick to form. I mean, we got in on the wick formation. I'm fine as long as I get in somewhere around the opening price for the wick, because I want to trade that body higher, right? And we're halfway through this 15-minute candle, so I want to see it expand here. In this 5-minute, it's not looking too bad on the 5-minute. The moment. 3 minutes, another story. I mean, good lord. We swept this low now. This little 1-minute low. Is that enough to get us? Trump markets. War markets, Trump markets. Just a pain, dude. Because, like, I wanted to see us hit this and expand, you know? Just a little tap. But we're not really getting that. We're getting this little choppy down move, and it's not ideal for the expansion we want on this candle. We have 6 minutes left. It could pop, but technically, if we close above this opening price here, I can trail stop, reduce some risk there. I could even add to my position, right? Risk free. So maybe we'll add. You know, maybe this is a blessing. If it'll load. This 3-minute imbalance held right here. 3 minutes holding. And we're just hanging out at entry right now. We're looking for a new protected swing to form here. If it does, 73 is the low. See it wick that opening price there. That's not good. I want to see it close above. Because now it's just looking like we swept some highs and we're back inside the range. It's not the ideal formation we want. But I'm definitely glad I didn't put my stop, you know, get it fancy with it below this low. Because I would be close to getting stopped out, right? Anyone going to add to their position here if we close above? And trail stop? We didn't close above there on that candle. We have four more minutes until this candle closes. So it's 10:40. Yeah, tough week. Yeah, PA was so clean. He said, we're cooked. Don't count us out. It's never over till it's over. Looking for this closure. Didn't get it there either. Like, what are we doing? We're literally barcoding now. Okay, want to sweep this low out. Prefer it not to, but now that we're kind of just chopping sideways. We got bamboozled here. Took the entry here. Now we're sitting through this. But the trades we've taken today have been aligned with the daily candle closures, right? The daily profile. Just not getting the follow through. It's been a meat grinder of a morning. We've had some consolidation, you know, back and forth. Pop on that tweet, news, whatever. And just some like back and forth up here. But the trades we've taken have been aligned with the system. So they're all good losses. Or sorry, the loss we took over here was a good loss. It's just the same with this one as well be a good loss. It's just game of probabilities, you know? I mean, you're about to have a new 15-minute imbalance here. My stop's not right at the low, which is nice. It's kind of like below the 50%, so it's not too bad. But I'm not going to like how this candle closes. But to confirm this closure, it's going to have to close down here where my stop is, so. This will be the last trade of the day for me. So we'll wait it out. Let it play out. That's all you can do. I mean, 50% of this order block holding up. You know, we've hit it multiple times here. But this candle's about to kind of close in this indecision. Look. And it's about to be 10:45. So we're going to get a new candle here in a second. But we're back in the green. We're back at entry. Now what? Is it time? And I'm not going to move my stop to this low because that's 15-minute imbalance low. Okay. So we really need to monitor this high if it's going to come up and start to kind of run. How are we going to react to this high? We're about to pop, boys. Don't jinx it. Keep your mouth shut. Get him out of here. Everyone just be very quiet. No one say anything. You're going to disturb the candles. We're just going to talk very softly like this. And maybe it'll pop. I just don't want another tweet to come out. That's bad. A good tweet is fine. Right? Lambo, once we hit this trade. New PC once we hit this trade. Dead ass. I could buy a new PC like now, but, you know. It's been kind of slow, I'm not going to lie. I'm basically like break even on it at this point. It's been a struggle in this bullshit. I mean, at this point, we're just like crossing our fingers, it feels like. Trading the plan, but this is like our candle 4 here. Candle 2, candle 3. Sorry, this is candle 5. What am I talking about? It's really like, are we going to sweep the high or the low first? Looks like the low, which will be this imbalance here. It needs to roll. It needs to turn off this low. Otherwise, I'm hopping off. And we're going to get stopped out. Just a little tag. We still have some internal lows here. This 15-minute imbalance right here to tap into. See? Gonna hit 15-minute gap and up. That's what it's looking like. I mean, I prefer it just to go straight up. But if it wants to tap the gap, it can. That's why I haven't trailed my stop really at all. We ain't messing around with that. This is like one of those trades where I just want to like shut the chart off and just come back later and see if it hit or not. But we're down -1R today so far. Just kind of hanging around in drawdown for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. But something's got to give, you know? At some point, I mean, the volume is dying off. Something's got to give. More interesting than watching a Marvels movie? Which Marvel movie is y'all's favorite? I like the Avengers movies. You know? When they all come together and fight crime. Even the 5 minute, it's just the 3 minute looks like buns, the 5 minute looks buns. 15 minutes the only thing that looks giving some like kind of structure. Excuse me, some kind of structure. So still inside that 3 minute imbalance. YM looks good. Yeah, off that 3 minute imbalance. Just needed to move. We're just hanging out inside of it. Back at entry on this thing. Equal lows. Got consolidation highs. If we're going to break out off the highs, we need to see, let's close outside of the highs preferably. If it's going to pull back, respect some bullish arrays, then move higher, right? And that'll be somewhere we can maybe trail our stop to break even around here. But my plan, I mean, from where I got in, we'll just go break even at 50% around here, up in here. That's going to be the plan. Yes, I agree. We need this hourly candle to close above this high for sure. Preferably the 15-minute close above this high as well. And we got 7 more minutes in this 15-minute. We're just hanging out in this 3-minute imbalance. We want a expansion, retracement, some expansion-ish here. Consolidation. We want an expansion out of that. Right? That's all we want. We've been patient, you know? But the Dark Knight's, oh, superhero movies. Was it the Dark Knight's not Marvel? But we need to monitor how we react at these external ranges. I think it's hilarious. I was on my phone looking at the stream while I was in the bathroom, and I just saw like the viewer count drop. It's like, oh, Zach's not in front of his screen taking a trade. Like, I'm leaving. It's like, you guys just want me for my trades, man. You don't care about me. Gold. Good God. So like technically on the stream today, we're up 1R or more if you held runners. I just couldn't get in on that gold trade. So the gold trade got us to our minimum, at least, if you were in that. We took a loss here on the stop out when it came down here. And now we're in this. So technically on the stream, we're up 1R at least. It's just me personally, I couldn't get on that gold setup. So I'm down 1R today. We're grinding up. I mean, damn, can we get a pop like this? Gimme, gimme. How much been down this week? I don't know, to look. Probably like an R and a half. I think before today I was down like half an R. 1.5 R. Something like that. I'll have to go back and look. We basically got stopped out for like 0.2 R yesterday. We've just been keeping these losses to a minimum, you know, just trying to survive. Just hunting for a 2R to get us green on the week. Like, I'm going to hold for this high. I don't give up. Like, consolidation to expansion, you know? We're about to get a new hourly candle. All right, so let's monitor this high now. How are we going to react? Because if we turn on the executions, took the loss here on the chin. All right. Hopped in here, sat through this shit. Now we're tagging external range high. He said, I need a pee. No one go take a dump. No dumps until we're out of this trade. Everyone's got to sit here at the charts with me. So we have ES taking out this high now. YM getting close to taking this high out. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at these levels on ES. Let me mark this out so I don't lose sight of where we are at. I mean, ES has some catching up to do, which could help us. Technically, I mean, we were longing strength. Look at the 1 hour wicks here. We held. This thing's, and this thing sold off hard. So we're longing strength, right? Just ES has taken this high out. YM has not yet. But we're close to what? These equal highs that we pointed out this morning. We have drawn on our charts for a while now. This could just be one of those grinder of a trades that you got to give it some room. This 15 minutes going to close soon. We want to see it close above, preferably this high. Let's get the party started though, man. Let's break out. A true breakout. A breakout aligned with the daily candle expansion. The daily profile. All confirming it. That's what we want. We just hit previous day high on ES. Oh, no, sorry. Not ES. Hasn't hit that yet. We did take out some liquidity on ES, though. If you look here. Previous day high is right here. The next high, though, is this high on NQ, and that's what I'm targeting right here. So, you know, at some point, I kind of do want to reduce some risk. I guess we could put it at these equal lows, because I don't see it tagging this high and then not just rolling over. if it's gonna sell off, right? I mean, is there any like? See, if we didn't tap, if we tapped into that imbalance, would have been nice. If we come down into this 3-minute gap, and put in some kind of protected swing, then I can move it break even, maybe. You know. That could be the play. I could also just reduce risk to these lows. Because I don't want to see it come all the way back down here now. If it does, I mean, let's see. We're going to get a new hourly candle in 20 seconds. I'm not going to be quick with the stop yet. I'm going to see how this new 11 o'clock candle plays out. Could want to come down, you know, form some kind of wick. I don't want to be too aggressive with it at the moment. It's just we're hitting liquidity on ES. About to hit on YM. New hourly candle up in here. Right? I mean, we closed right at the high. Not a very bearish closer. We just kind of closed at the high. I mean, if we're going to continue to expand, man, I'm going to reduce some risk. I mean, you technically don't want to see it come below 50% if we're going to continue to expand. So that's going to be the play. It's the low. 73. We'll reduce some risk by like half. Capiche? Took half the risk off the table. That way we don't suffer a 2R on the day if it comes back down. It's just moving slow. Taking partial. If I do, it'll be somewhere up here on 2R. Like, right here. You know? So, that's 2R for us. Just a little bit slower of a trade. I mean, our stop, it can come immediately rebalance this 30-minute, right? But our stop is below this wick, this 30-minute wick. So I'm comfortable with that. We took some off the table. We're kind of just riding this wave, this shitty wave. But who's in this who's long indices with me right now? I wouldn't mind sweeping some lows out. Could hit this 3-minute imbalance. You never really know. It's a bit of a choppy uptrend, so bang bang. I mean, in theory, also, you want to see these down close candles. Support price higher, so my stop's below those. We'll kind of monitor it here on the 3-minute as well. I mean, you have a candle 4, 30-minute closure, right? We're in a candle 4 now on the 3-minute, so let's watch that. Again, you don't want to see it come back down below, close below 50%, right? So we're in a candle 4 here on the 30-minute. But the market is making us work for these profits, dude. A candle 4 on ES, a candle 4 on NQ. Here on the 30-minute. If it puts in a protected swing here, does something like this, closes above, we can tell our stop to break even. But we're putting in that hourly wick, right? This hourly candle that's formed, we're putting in this wick right now. We just tap this 3-minute imbalance. See how it reacts. Nice reaction so far. We're spending 50% at the moment. Immediately rebalance this 3-minute range or 30-minute range. So we want to see it turn here now. We want to see the wick form in this area, and now the body trade higher. Bruno asks, hey, just wondering, do you sometimes take trades during the Asia session on gold, for example? Or do you only open positions during New York? I'll take some overnight swings on like an hourly if they present themselves and it all aligns with the daily candle and stuff like that. But most of the time, I'm just trading New York. Those hourly overnight swings are few and far between. But we are grinding to the upside. We've been long since this candle here, so 10:33. It's been 30 minutes. Again, we want to see protected swing form here. I'll go break even with the stop. Once that forms. All right, nice reaction there. Close above here, and I'll go break even. These are kind of sus. But, I mean, the 5-minute structure is there. You just have this 15-minute imbalance hanging out, which is sketch. Equal lows. Yeah, these little immediate rebalances like definitely help add confluence to your trades, right? How we come and hit and balance this range, not leaving any kind of fair value gap behind. You can see the reaction paired with this imbalance here, getting hit. 50% of that holding this candle. Just a nice little like confluence you can use. But my God, we need a tweet because I don't know if I can want to sit here in this chop all the way to these highs. We need something to pop off. And this volume is dying. I need a hero. Yeah, it's about to come hit a tiny 5-minute imbalance. Right here. And Q just chilling still. And we're just retracing into this imbalance at the moment. Ugh. I'm about to fall asleep watching this. Where's the volatility from earlier? Where has it all gone? We got 21 minutes left in this 30-minute candle. So we got some time. It's still early in this hourly candle. Let's not lose sight of where we're at. It's still early in this hourly. Personally on ES, we haven't tapped this imbalance yet. But I'm liking the reaction off this balance here inside the T-spot. Screen box here you can kind of see. And we got 200 something people on here. What's up, guys? I've been long for like 30 something minutes. Can we get to 100 likes in the stream? And we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we should do the giveaway right now. If we get to 100 likes in the stream, I'll do the giveaway right now instead of into the stream. We're giving away one of these indicators. Yeah, every time I hop in, the price just falls asleep. We got 66 likes. If we can get to 100, I'll do the giveaway right now while we wait. Giving you guys so much today. Gave you a gold win. Then I give you a gold loss on NQ over here. And now we're in this trade. So we're still up 1R on the day. Yes, fractal model indicator. But the likes help me out, right? They help the stream with the algorithm and whatnot. So if you enjoy the streams, they're free. The Discord's free. Drop me a like. It's not hard. We're going to close above. I like to see it happen like now in this candle. We got 82 likes. Only need 18 more? What did the giveaway? I'll literally pull it up right now. Giveaway time. $84 likes. Let me know. $15 more. And then one of you guys are winning this. All right, we didn't close above there. Can we get on this next candle? Wait, my. Good golly. What happened in the market, dude? Keyword moon. I like that. We'll use that. It's not in yet. Don't worry about it. I'll put it on the screen. But we need 14 more. I know we got 200 something people in here. Don't be stingy. This might take a while. I'm gonna go touch grass after this. I'm gonna go to the gym after this trade. Shoot, I'll probably still be in this trade. I just wanna cut screens off once I go break even. We don't close above here in the next like candle or two. I'm thinking this is consolidation now, and you could sweep the slow. But we gotta pop. We've been chilling for too long. We gotta pop. What can we do as a collective group on stream We're at 90 likes. We need 10 more to do the giveaway. What can we do as a group to make this thing move? We did magnets the other day. We want to hit TP. One of those days. We're halfway through this 30-minute candle. Put in some nice little wick here on the hourly. We just need this hourly candle to start expanding. You know? That's all we want. Closure above here. New 15-minute candle here. So get the magnet out, hold it up to your screen. If you have a magnet in real life, hold it up to your monitor screen. Boom, there's a little pop. Come on! Who got the magnets out? Who got the magnet out? I'm going break even now. Who pulled the magnet out? I told you, pop incoming, bro. I'm up 8 grand now. About to be 12 bands. Who got the magnet? We needed that. Thank you. Told you. I'm holding for this high. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's dumb, you know? Chat, go crazy. Who held the magnet? I told you, we were due for a pop, bro. When the volume dies off like that, give me that high. And I'm making 12 grand. We just blew through highs on ES, though. Kind of sketch. I might take 2 off. I mean, making sure this is actually a 2R. Wait, where did I get in? We needed that. I'm just gonna hold for the high, bro. Fuck it. We needed that. There she blows. Let's see how this 3-minute closes. These 1-minute candles here. Stay scheming. Come on, bro. We just want some liquidity. Watching this little 1-minute imbalance here. We were long. We pre-fired the long. They need to make it so you can't just like tweet nonsense if you're president. Oh boy, if this thing comes all the way back down on me, I'm gonna be pissed. That would be a huge shame, right? And I'd look like an idiot on stream, wouldn't I? Oh my god, bro. There ain't no way. That pop, though. How about that? If this thing come all the way back down on me, I'm done holding for like liquidity levels. I'm just doing fixed R multiples for life. I'm not up yet. I haven't taken profits. And this, Oh my gosh. And this hourly candle doesn't have a, or this 15-minute doesn't have a wick. Oh no. Yeah. I just wanted the high, man. We'll see. I mean, on this pop, people are going to take profits. We'll pull back in this imbalance. Nice closure here. We haven't even had a 5-minute close yet. Woo! How about it, though? How about that pop? We're sitting in this nonsense, and then boom. But yeah, if you had fixed R multiples, you should have hit that too. So you should be up. Let's see. You're up 1R. You should be up 3R today if you're just taking 2R minimum trades on the trades we've called out today. You should be up 3R. Yeah, and like the only thing I don't like, we've taken some liquidity out on ES and YM now. Those equal highs on YM ran through. Previous day high ran through on ES. And what day is this? Monday's high ran through. So it's got me a little worried that we might not come up here. You know? But got to see it through. Got to see it through, my boy. We've been in this for a minute, dude. Since here. I could still hop out at 2R. Take 2 off. Let's see how the these 5-minute candles and stuff close. Right? Yeah. High incoming. Potentially. I don't want to jinx it. We can still just kind of keep expanding for the day. I mean, shit, my ass wants to go to the gym. And just let this thing ride. Yeah, fixed 2R was hit on this. I'm a greedy bastard going for this high up here. If you look at ES, we've ran out this high and previous day high. So what's it going to be? Crying alone at the gym? I mean, I'll be honest. If it's going to come to break even, it's going to probably sweep these lows, right? So we could put stop at this new hourly low, maybe even the hourly open. This 5-minute candle has no lower wick, which is sketchy. I mean, a little imbalance here. With the way price has been moving, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it tries to come and fill that in. But what do you guys think? Should I scale some off at 2R here? This is going to hit twin. I can trail since we put in an SMT. Where? SMT where? This is sketchy. And it's only a 15-minute. This 5 minute will probably close somewhere around here. Put in a 5 minute bounce to dip into it and go higher, probably something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. My stop is at this hourly low though, assuming that this candle 2 is closed, right? We're in candle 3 now, so we shouldn't return really back here, right? My stop's at this hourly low, which is 30.75, so we can move it there. You know? That's the play. Locked in like 800 bucks, but I mean, we're still down on the day. If I hop out right now, we'll be basically up like 2 grand ish. But here's your 5 minute that's about to close. Let's manage this thing on the 5 minute. Man, it's choppy AF. Let's clean up some of this chart here. You know, the structure's still in play. Just gotta watch this imbalance now. Like I want to tap into, like I mentioned. But I agree, like, we're so close to this high. We still have 30 minutes left in this hourly. It could want to come pop up, hit this high. What was the tweet? Talking about the war might be over, right? Just crazy. It's like the market knows that the tweet's coming, so it just kind of hangs out. Yeah, but guys, I hit my opportunity to take partials is up here at 2R. I'm not going to take partials at 1.5 now. Or like a 1R. So I just got to see it through, you know? Kind of just chilling again. Is he going to tweet again? Can we get another tweet, please? We could do stop at the fair value gap candle low. I don't mind doing that. There's no wick here, which is sketch. I'll put it 2 ticks below the candle low. Locking in 2200. So it will take like half an hour loss today if it comes all the way back down, right? Which is not bad. We're just limiting our losses, you know? This thing doesn't want to go hit this high. What we got going on? ES in the 3 minute imbalance. Well, I am in a 3 minute imbalance. The only 3 minute imbalance I see is this one right here on NQ. We want to see this 5 minute stay in the upper half of this imbalance here. If this thing just rolls over, that would be a damn shame, wouldn't it? It's 10:30, or sorry, 11:30. We need this candle to close above this high, preferably. Otherwise, it could roll. Yeah, I'll be honest, like I didn't expect that pump like that hard. I thought I was just gonna start popping and, you know, run some. I didn't really expect a tweet, right? What's crazy is we were in that trade. We could have gotten the exact same move to the downside and stopped us out. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes you can't do anything about it. You're in a trade and some tweet drops. So we just happen to be on the right side of that tweet. But we need the other indices to kind of turn here. I want to see these continue to sell off. You know, after hitting these highs. We're so close. Right? These do not look like bullish 30-minute closures. So where's my entry? Bruh. All right, so we're digging in down close here. Back at opening price. We want to see it turn. Otherwise, so we're still above 50% here. We're in strength. Remember, we long strength. We chose the right asset. But it's funny now, this high has been taken out. All right, want to see it pop. I mean, I could even trail stop here if we close above these candles. Not a very good 30-minute close on these indices. Long wick back inside the range after sweeping liquidity. See? And it's just funny, this high has now been hit on ES. But on NQ, that's where our target was. So we got close. We want to see it now react out of here and just kind of keep coming higher. We got unfinished business up here, you know? Whoever pulled the magnet out last time, do it again. Hold that magnet up. Where you at? Also, DM me on Discord if that was you. We're gonna plan some things. Kirkenstein. Oh, I'm about over sitting here, bro. It's about the time where I go to the gym, but I'm gonna see it through. I want my 12 bands. Join the giveaway. How many likes we got? Let's go. We got 100 likes. All right. Giveaway keyword. Moon. We're giving away one of these. Moon, moon, moon. Can you feel it in the air? 100 likes on the stream. I appreciate you guys. It was really boring in the beginning, and this part made it fun. Just want to close her above that. But if you've said it once, you're in. And I can prove it to you. Right here. If you've said it once, you're in. Son. Let's get that closer above. I wouldn't mind, I mean, shoot, if you're in this with me still, you could add. Here. Just back to its slow grind with some maybe increased volume. All right, look at that. Look at the volume. Most volume we've had all day on that tweet. More volume than the open. We got some volume again, you know. The war is over, guys. Spread the fake news. Get to TP. Closure above. Okay, we got how many people in the giveaway? 34 people are in. I'm going to close it here in the next couple minutes. So if you're not in, type moon and you'll be in. That's a nice closure. Do we trail stop? I think so. We lock in $4,000. Actually, I can go a little higher. At that low, 75. I'm over it. $83.75. We're locking in $4,000 here. If it comes back down. And that'll basically be break even on the day for me. Let's get TP. All right. Let's run the giveaway. 42 people are in. Oh, shit. What happened? Giveaway time. This helped my karma in the trade. All right, I'm choosing a winner. How do I make it so you can see? There we go. All right. Choosing a winner. Todd, MCC. Congratulations. You are the giveaway winner. DM me on Discord. Or if you're not on Discord, join that. It's easier. But if you really don't want to, which I don't know why you wouldn't, we got giveaways in there right now. And education. And we'll recap these trades in there as well. DM me on Instagram, DM me on X, DM me on Discord, preferably Discord. I can get you your code. For the fractal model indicator. Congrats, Todd. You the real MVP. Come on, brother. Oh, baby. YM starting to peak or pop, right? Personally, I want to see it disrespect 50% of this wick here on the 15-minute across the board here. If we're gonna start popping, let's get the move. Let's get to moving. Yes, DM me on Discord. I have it pulled up right now. Also, if you're posting trades, post them in the trades channel so I can see them all. Yeah, I see some gold trades in there. Nice. Nice. If you're in this trade with me, post it in the trades channel. We're back to grind mode, it looks like. Gold up. Off that news. I think this trade has taken years off my life. I think what we do is, I mean, we're pretty much, those of you who did fixed R multiples are in profit for the day, like 3R. If you've taken the trades I've taken today. Gold one, we took a loss earlier trying to long. And now we're in this one. So, if you did fixed R multiples, you're up like 3R minimum without any runners or anything. But yeah, personally, I'm down 1R. If I get stopped out break even here, or for profit here, I'll be basically down like half an R on the day, maybe a little less. I think I risk like 4,500, so I'll be down like $500. So let's see. We'll give it this next 5 minutes, but it's about time for me to go to the gym. Retesting this imbalance here. It's funny because it's like we're at this high. If you want some advice, you went from 15,000 months to taking a break after December price action to passing evals with a 100 win rate. But failing to expert. Okay, what do you want advice on? You're failing to execute my Express account. Analyze what you're doing wrong by looking at what you're doing right before. What changed? I don't know like what your habits are and stuff like that. I can't really help you. I don't know what you have going outside the charts that's affecting your trading, what's going on inside the charts that's affecting your trading, unless you have some kind of data you can show me. But if you want, go in the Discord and I can probably help you there better. God, this thing is, I mean, yeah, we had a spike and kind of consolidation now. We're going to get the next leg. God, we've been in this trade for an hour and 9 minutes. Unusual joint activity detected. Can we get a pump? Trump's about to go live. Oh boy. Should we stay on for that? I mean, YM looks strongest now. We're just hanging out here. Where do y'all see this Trump live news? I don't see it. I don't see it. He's addressing some cadets. Okay. Nice reaction off that retest. Can you take me higher now? Like, imagine trying to manage this on the 1 minute. Let's get the party started. Come on. Get past 50% of this. Hourly candle says 14 minutes. So what I'm going to do is we'll stream until this hourly candle is done. Right? So 14 more minutes, 15 more minutes. Let's get the next leg here. Pull out the magnet. Pull out the magnet. Somebody's called hospital. But not for me. So far, 100 people are entered to win at the giveaway in the Discord. 2 fractal model indicators. 1 Tradeify 50K account. 1 TradeZella monthly subscription. That ends in 2 days. For all 3 of those things. Let's see what else is popping. Tradeify is 40% off accounts. Apex is 90% off. I think that sale expired yesterday, actually. Maybe not. They're running a sale like 24/7 almost. And then Lucid is actually 50% off all accounts. Even the straight to funded ones, the direct ones. I think you can use, you can use code FVG and get 2 accounts per user for 50% off. And then the sale just reverts back to 30%. Using code FVG, right? That'll get you those sales. Code FVG. There's links in the description of this video, in the chat, in the Discord, right? Basically, pay less, trade more. That's the goal. Come on. We'll give it, like I said, we're going to give it till this hourly candle closes. Push. Push. Here we go. Let's test this 50%. This is a longer stream too. I don't usually stream till 12, but for you guys, I make an exception, huh? Not a bad move there. Not a bad close. See, if I had gotten my, fixed 2R here, I would have just ended the stream off this pullback and gone stop, break even or at this low. And the stream would be over. I'd just be sitting in this at the gym. But we'll give it 10 more minutes. It looks ready to kind of start heading towards this high. So obviously we're going to monitor how it reacts here. But I mean, if we're taking this out, man, let's just go a little bit higher. Take that out. I'm going to create an emoji in the Discord called plan. It's going to make PLAN. Plan. Follow the plan. Trade the plan. No, I usually don't swing trade like a runner. Usually to get all out for the most part. This market hasn't been the best for like continuations, like you're just, at least recently. So it looks like YM's going to take this high before any of the other assets. So we need to watch that. But generally, I'm not really swinging. I'll hold runners like if I was in this trade here and took my 2R, I'd hold runners to like this high and then maybe like highs after. We're not in a market that's like moving like that though at the moment. Super slow. Like back in 2022, I would. We were getting like 1,000 handle days. But now we're looking to get any kind of like clean move with some follow through. It kind of seems those are very few and far between. Got 7 minutes left until new hourly. I mean, we've been having green candles for the past 150 minutes. Hit this little small hourly FEG reaction off that. Come on, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get caught up on these smaller time frames, but just zoom out. Like, we're headed higher. Hourly, you know? This is very slow. Again, if we close like this, if we just close right here, right now, at this, the way the hourly candle's formed, my stop is below 50% of this hourly candle. So if it wants, it can trade lower to that, form the wick and go higher, you know, for a candle 4. Because think about it, we're in a candle 3 expansion right now. We can still have a candle 4. So I'm not being too quick. You know, to jam my stop or really kind of do anything. Just sticking with the plan. Hit this 50% here. But at this point in the morning, I'm just kind of like over it. Like I'm just ready to hop off and go live the rest of my day. While this thing kind of just chops to the upside. Also, my camera's about to die. That's how you know the stream's long. Perfect timing. Camera's about to die. We're about to get the new hourly candle. Appreciate it, Kirk. Just patience. Good morning, Vietnam. But yeah, my camera's gonna die. Apologies. We have the plan. We'll end the stream here and like after this hourly candle, see how it plays out. If you're in the Discord, I'll be posting updates on there so you can see. There's a link. You can go to fairvalueguide.com and get all my links like YouTube, prop from discounts, Discord, invite link, all that. Why I'm so close to this high? See. Oh boy. Sell off time. Or are we sweeping lows to go higher? Funny enough, I was just thinking about trailing stop like kind of tight just to get break even on the day. I mean, technically, I'm already kind of break even. It's just going to be like a $500 loss or so. Total. But that gold short was nice. Tricky stop out on NQ earlier. This long has been a test of your willpower. Yeah. This is not a protected low. Trump's talking. Yeah, I guess I could. Let me double check and see what my... Oh, wait. Wrong screen. $44.35 is what I'm down. So we'll just modify this to where I'm only down 4,500. Or make 4,500. What was that? 90. Boom. All right. I'm basically break even now if I get stopped out on the day for this right here. Good point. But trading this shit is just so exhausting. You're just like sitting there trying to analyze it. It's not giving you much to work with. I mean, my stop's at the bodies right here. My camera just died. Look at my face. All right. And it's perfect timing because we're about to get a new hourly candle here. Boom, 12 o'clock. Hourly imbalance here. Don't want to see it come down for that. I want to see this stay unfilled. Maybe hit this little wick and go higher. But like we really just want to see this candle expand now. Don't want to see any kind of retracement for candle 4. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I don't want to sit here any longer. It's 12 o'clock. I need to go to the gym. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Get notified in the future when I go live. If you haven't liked the stream already, go ahead and do that. Helps me out. And I'll see you guys here next morning, tomorrow. Peace out, guys. I'll post updates for this channel or this trade in the Discord.